Ba-dum, 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 da-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hello guys and welcome to another video with Cass, the Maizuma channel. So you guys have requested that I updated the system for Minecraft 1.16 and I decided to make a video on it finally. So in this video we're going to talk about the changes. So first I'm going to tell you why your system is not working anymore, and then I'm going to tell you how to fix it, and then I'm going to tell you how to further improve it. That's right guys, I found a way to make it even faster now. So let's start. This is the map I made available to you guys, and first of all I just realized that I have to apologize because although this U-shaped version contains the fix that I showed you guys on a video, this section here doesn't, and I'm sure I included the fix everywhere, so this should have the fix as well, but somehow I messed up the versions of the system. So when I transitioned between 1.14 and 1.15 and I uploaded this version in here for you guys, which is not the most current version, so well, maybe I need to fix this, or I don't know. We have a new version now anyway, so I apologize for that. So let's start by telling you guys why your sorter is not working. The thing is, redstone behavior has changed. Look at this little circuit in here, which is like I'm trying to represent part of this circuit because the base of everything is this, right? We remove an item from here and then signal strength senses it and then it changes. See how this block has signal strength level 0? So for some reason, Mojang thinks it's a great idea to power things anyways, even if this block has signal strength level 0, because blocks can have multiple signal strength levels, as shown by a tweet posted by CubFan maybe a month ago or so. So in my opinion, this is a bad change. It doesn't add anything. It makes it more confusing for experienced players as well as for the new players. So I don't know who this change is actually helping, but it is what it is, guys. So I made a change that fixes this, because what happens is your minecart is going to pick up the items as it's supposed to, but on its way back it's not going to ever be able to deliver the item back, because although the signal strength changes, the block still is powered, so it doesn't unlock the hopper, the item doesn't get back, your filter is not going to work, and it's not even the worst case, it's the nightmare case where it breaks every sorter on its way. So it's just a terrible thing that's going to happen to your sorter. And yeah, I was really surprised with this change. And if you don't know, in case you don't know, I posted a fix the day following this. I think the change that breaks everything is a snapshot 20W18A. And then the day after, I posted a fix for everything with three options. If you guys read the video description, which is very important to do in my videos and in every technical video really, you would have already known how to fix this. But what I'm going to show you today is a even better fix that makes everything faster, guys. It's so interesting. So let's change to the new map so I can explain how everything works. This is the new map that I made available to you guys, I think, yesterday, so I'm using the new blocks and everything. I think I even added a sorter for those. See this? I haven't added anything so far, but yeah, there is a sorter here that you see so many new blocks, guys. It's so cool. Well, this update, I love 1.16 except for the redstone change, so it's an amazing update other than that. So let me walk you through the changes. So you can see here that the system is pretty much the same. The fix now is that, well, you can have transparent blocks here or solid blocks. As you can see, don't worry guys, there will be a tutorial in the next section of this video. Okay, don't worry. And then here we use the new target block so that it takes advantage of the fact that target blocks redirect redstone, and then we can power those hoppers individually. So as you can see, instead of having those hoppers align with themselves or flush, I don't know, now they are on top of each other instead of side by side. Okay, so this is the change. The lamps I added in here are completely optional, so this is just for debugging purposes, so I can do some sort of demonstration. So let's try to do this now. I will do this because this, I know that this has snowballs that stack up to 16, and another one that stacks to 16 is this one, and then we can have another one like very close to the end of the sorter, which is the spruce log, maybe. And then we can add the items in here. And I also changed the input system, as you will see now. So this is much simpler now. The minecart goes straight to the chest. There's no hopper here on the way of the minecart. So as you can see, it is unloading now at double speed, and the minecart has gone on its way and found something. I don't know what it has at the moment. It's really weird now that it has to climb a little bit on top of things. So yeah, it's going to distribute this spruce log, and it's a good chance to get opportunity to mention this system. See, the yellow circuit has been largely simplified. So see what happens now when the minecart's done, it just goes away, and there's no more timer in here. So when the system is done, there, even if it flashes in here, now we have to change this repeater by the way into a repeater. By the way, it waits, and then eventually this block's going to get powered, and then the minecart goes back on its way. So this is faster than before and simpler than before. So I think this is the best fix of all. This is the fix because Redstone changed it, but this is something that I wanted to add for a little while, but I never mentioned it before. So yeah, we still have the shortcut system. It remained the same. So shortcut in there, another shortcut in here, and yeah, it's pretty much working the same. I added the composters on top of the hoppers because I believe these reduce lag. But you know, the technical community can make mistakes sometimes, so I don't know. If this doesn't reduce lag for you, just remove the composters. I think it does, so I guess that's okay. And this circuit is just the same. We just have to do some small changes in there. Also, this is a little bit weird. I make the minecart go down first and then straight. At first, my change made it go straight and then down. But for some reason, the minecart manages to get trapped in this between these blocks in here. So I don't understand how this happens, but this fixes it. So that's okay. And I guess that's about it, guys. We're going to do the tutorial now, but before, back here we have the straight line version of everything. So, you know, where it has the fix. It's so much simpler, guys. It's simpler and faster. I'm so happy with this little fix in here. And what I want to show you guys now, by the way, this is the input system I recommend, guys. There is a FAQ, frequently asked questions, answered in the video description, guys. So make sure to check the video description. My minecart's not working, my something's not working. It's problems that everyone has, and it's easily fixable. Yeah, I think I added a lot of questions that you guys frequently ask, and then it's going to be very useful. So this input system is much better than what I had before. It's faster and simpler. But what I really recommend you guys build is this input system, because it's just, you know, you throw items in here and it's completely automated. It takes care of everything. And if you place unstackable items, it's going to return in here. With this system, you have to place the items, but you also have to send the minecart away by pressing this button. And the unstackable items are in here, so you have to redirect this through hoppers somewhere else. So this is just to show how the system works, guys. A more complete version of the input system is in here, and I really recommend you guys downloading the map and checking this out, because this could be very useful to a lot of people. One of the changes I made here is, since we can't use transparent blocks in here, I decided to use slabs, because slabs, guess what, they give you access to the chests from the back. And I think this could be cool. It's very comfortable, very easy to configure your system through the back. There's the debugging system, once again optional. Here I have a setup with 2 minecarts. They are loaded with something that's going to be usual, which is the unstackable items plus a stack -1 item in there. And the difference between those two is this. So this one is just a straight line with all powered rails, and this one has the curved rails, which is ancient technology, which is something I mentioned on my Twitter. In case you don't follow me, start following me on Twitter, and let's see the difference. When I press this button, it will see that those minecarts will be powered at the same time. So this is to make everything fair. So let's see what happens. So see, this minecart with the curved rails is already done, and the other minecart is just coming. Let's see from another angle, maybe from this angle in here. This is really cool, guys. So what I mean by that is these rails in here on top of the hoppers, you can change those into curved rails, and your system is going to be faster. I had to include this in here because otherwise, well, you see, we don't have any powered rails on this side of the track. So this minecart is eventually going to lose momentum. So maybe you need to do something like that in order to be able to do your curved rails. And you can see also that I used at least 3 powered rails in here before launching the minecart into the curved rails. Also 3 in here and 3 more in here on the way back. Interestingly enough, because I believe because of the extra powered rails in here, I didn't have to add the powered rail here at the top section. See, it's all curved rail. So, but if you use this on smaller sections like this, I don't believe you even need the powered rails. You can get away with just using the curved rails. But of course, this is going to be a speed gain for you. But of course, it's going to be a lot of pain as well. So if you're very comfortable with pain that can break in the future and then cause you more pain and yes, suffering, if you really like, if you're really into that kind of thing, this system is for you. Alright guys, time to fix your sorter. Okay, in this video I will assume you have all the upgrades as well as the fix. The most important thing is the fix. If you don't have the upgrades, which is basically this green circuit in here, as well as the orange circuit, it's not a big deal. It will work the same way, alright? So if you don't have this, don't worry, but if you do, just destroy this. We will kind of rebuild it almost exactly like it is, like it already is, but for now we just want to destroy it and get rid of those blocks for now, okay? And we also want to get rid of this, as we don't need this complicated redstone anymore. We'll have something better and faster for now. Okay, there is a rail in there, so it's going to end up somewhere. You can see that the comparators are transmitting the item, so it's going to end up in the end of the hopper chain. So it might cause me some trouble, but that's it. Okay, guys. So the first thing you want to do is to reclaim those items. So you're going to get rid of all of those rails. Well, you can't basically reclaim those. So destroy this. Right. And then you can get all of those hoppers on your back. Okay, so get rid of those. And now those hoppers will also need to be changed. No, they don't need to be changed actually, because they are pointing downwards anyway. So what I have to do is to place your hoppers on top of the other one. So just place them like this, and then use your rails on top of those. Oh, sorry guys, here. Alright. And to connect those guys, we're going to use target blocks. So yay, some 1.16 action in there. So use target blocks because they will redirect redstone, as you can see in here, and will power those guys individually. So yeah, that's it for now. So we have done this section, so let's do this for this section as well as for this other section in here, and I will be right back with you guys. Just a little tip: while breaking your components, you might end up in a situation like this where rails fall inside your hopper. So make sure to check every hopper in your system to make sure that no extra items are inside them. Okay, I have placed all the target blocks, so this is the new profile. But as you can see, those are not aligned anymore. So all that you need to do now in order to align those guys is to basically place a block there and have your powered rail like this. They still gotta power those guys. So one easy way to do it is just by placing redstone blocks in there. which I don't really recommend, especially if you're doing the speedy, the curved rails thing, right? So what you can do instead is to use any block of your choice and then have a lever or anything that powers those guys in there. The reason why I don't recommend this is because minecarts, for some reason, are influenced by anything that is on the sides of the tracks. So yeah, just power those rails and align those, so this should be easy. The external ring that you see at the lower portion of the circuit is bigger than the upper ring, which means that your minecart has to go through less tracks, which makes the system slightly, just a little bit faster, just because of this by default. But well, you can connect those. You can do the same thing here. So let's do this. Now that we have the top and the bottom aligned, we're going to do a little fixing here because I forgot to do that, like this. And then we're going to destroy this shortcut, and then I'm going to move it to this position in there. So it should be easy. Just place a block in there, like a block that's at the portion that connects to it. So it for sure we're trying to make sure that the minecart goes back in there. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention, guys, so I connected this wrong. So yeah, to fix this, just place a block in here, and then this guy is going to be powered by the storage anyways. Alright, so in order to connect those guys, now we just need to place a block in here, like the portion that connects. Just go in a stairway like this, and then a powered block, and then go like this. And finally here we just need to face this way and place powered rails, and then this is your new thing. So to reconnect this, just extend this power line. So yeah, if you remove the torch, if you can test it with a lever. So see, and the other side is probably making a connection that doesn't make sense because we moved it. So yeah, this is okay with the new system now. But now we need to move this to the side, like so. Okay, so now I don't have a lever on me. So yeah, this is what you want to do in survival. Just pick a lever on your inventory, and then you can test it. Oh, my mouse is so broken. And then you can see that the rail will turn accordingly. So normally, once again, it goes to the next section. So it's working fine. Finally, we need to move this small section, and this is done simply by removing those tracks and those blocks and placing your powered rail in there. So this is really all that you have to do. And then, well, before we do that, I guess we can do the item elevator because it's so easy now, guys. First of all, you want to make sure that at least this block is transparent. As I showed you guys, you can use slab or anything you want, and you can also, if you want, make all of those blocks transparent. I'm not going to do this in the tutorial because, yeah, time. And then here, what you want to do is to have this elevator extend up to here. And then where is a hopper? We can pick a hopper from here. And then you don't want to have your hopper in here because it's going to be constantly powered by this target block. So instead we face this, this, and this. Those are the directions that we want our hoppers to go. And in order to power this guy, we are also again going to use the new mechanics. So we're going to have a target block in there, and then redstone dust, this solid block, and then a repeater here. It can be on 1 tick. If it's not working for you, you can maybe set it on 2 ticks, but I think it's going to work perfectly like this. I have no idea how this elevator works after the change because the other sections are being constantly powered. So really, guys, I don't know how this works, but yeah, this is a simple change that you can make to your elevator. Finally, we move on to the next part of this fix, which consists in removing those blocks, this 1, 2. So this is going to be a regular rail now, and those 2 are going to be powered rails for now. So yeah, this is it for this. And here we're gonna have a solid block to stop the minecart. This also becomes a powered rail, and this one's going to be a regular rail. So yeah, like this. And here we're gonna go back to the old system where we basically just have a comparator or a repeater, doesn't matter, in here. But here comes the trick. You have to replace this guy with a 4-tick repeater. And I'm going to change these blocks because those require changes. So in here, normally you're going to have a cross. And I'm going to emphasize this because I'm sure I'm going to get comments about this. This is what you're going to make wrong, right? This is what's going to break your system. This cannot be a cross. It needs to be a dot. That's all I want to say. And then, yeah, you guys just wait for it. My system doesn't work. Cass, help me. And then another torch in there. Redstone dust. Yet another torch. And down here, why can I not place blocks? You have to do this again, okay? This block cannot by any means power this other block, so we need this to be a dot. For God's sake, don't make it a cross, guys. Make it a dot, so I don't have to answer comments with please read the video description, which by the way a lot of people still won't do. So yeah, let me check if everything is okay. But everything is not okay, guys, because I forgot to do this last portion in here. So what you do here is something like this. I think a block like this should work. And then here, like this, I think, yeah, should work. Oops. Yeah, so these guys should connect like this. And then where is a regular rail? I think I have a hotbar for this. And then face this direction, and yeah, this should be like so. Okay, now we are ready to test it. Alright people, apparently everything is fine. I just had one problem because I made some sort of mistake where one of the items in here got replaced, like the storage in here, by something, and then yeah, I just fixed it, and I don't think there's anything we need to build. Maybe except for this that I forgot to mention. In the past I told you guys that this was not possible to do, like with the upgrade, but now all you have to do is to expand this. I mentioned that you would have to do some ugly redstone in order for this to be detected, because it would extend the dimensions that I have planned for this build. But yeah, with this new build, you don't have to worry about that. So let's run a quick test in here. Let's take an item from this side, like far away. We'll take this because it will test if it's dealing fine with the items that stack up to 16, and we don't have to wait so much for those guys to go in there. In here, do you have anything? Like, let's take half a stack of white glass, so we're supposed to get 64 in the end, and maybe another one from here. Let's take a full stack of diamonds. So I added these torches in here for debugging purposes as well, just so you can see what's going on. Let me check. I think I increased the tick rate. So tick rate is 20. Maybe let's increase it to 40 so we can see everything at double speed. Let's place it so it's going to deliver to the middle first, and then to the closest section, and then finally to the other side of this thing. So there goes the minecart doing the double speed thing. Remember that this is not using our new input system because this is an old map download that I'm changing in there. Well, this is so fast. And it's so cool that the minecart's waiting in there. So yeah, the items should have been delivered in there. So, oh yeah, it just took a few items at first. So did it have destroyed the hopper that was in there? Yes, I destroyed it. Okay. So now it's distributing more items. Yeah, it's so fast, guys. With the tick rate mod, by the carpet mod. So yeah, we have 64 in there, and now it should turn on one of the torches. Yeah, it just turned on this one because it's going to deliver to this slot now. And there we go. We're gonna have 64 diamonds here if everything goes as expected. And it seems to be fine. And finally, it's going to search the entire thing until it finds where to deliver the thingy. And yeah, you see that this flashed. This is enabled now. This hopper is enabled. Items are being distributed at this point. It's so fast, guys. At double speed. And this guy is now waiting. So the items are being distributed. You can see the the comparators in there, and finally the minecart is free to go. It has nothing to do. It's completely fine down here. And if we check the chests in there, I completely forgot what item we had. So I think we had those spruce signs in here. So all the 16 are in there. So it's working perfectly, guys. So as always, if you have any problems with the map download, by the way, guys, some people are asking me, what is 7Z? We have this thing called internet, so you can search the internet to know what is a 7Z. I use this format because it's more compact than zip, and I have limited space to upload to you guys, so which is why I use this format. But yeah, just find a software, decompress the folder, and move it to your saves. And then you can use this map if you need. There's always going to be information in the video description because, as I always mention, I cannot update the video itself without making a new video, but I can update the video description. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So make sure to always check the video description. This goes for other channels as well. Yeah, I believe this is all for this video. I hope this was helpful to you guys. So thank you very much for all the support so far. We have made it more than 100,000 views, guys, on the Categorizer. So thank you very much, guys, for the support so far, and thank you for watching this video. And yeah, post a comment if you want to click supporting the channel. I think it's a good opportunity for me to also ask you to support me on Patreon if you want. So yeah, why not, huh? So guys, that's it, guys. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.